Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven. Ready for a big show today? Down to 10 baseball bats left. Tony Gwynn still out there, Mr. Padre. Ken Griffey Jr. already off the board of the bats, but a lot of good stuff remains. Diamond helmets. We got 7 photo headliners left. 21 boxes to go. 1 in 3 chance at a photo headliner. We got names like Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, Randy Moss, dual signed Ravens helmet, Ed Reed, and Ray Lewis. So much heat on mini helmets, full of headliners, replica helmets. Got some good names left. New jerseys, almost every headliner still in play. Steven, cannot wait to get started. How you doing today?
Doing fantastic, Common. Yesterday we did 35 boxes, and we did not pull many headliners.
Yeah.
So the odds today are even more juiced.
That's great. Love the headliner odds. Does feel a little bit weird here. Normally, I work on Sunday, getting 2 days off in a row. Good to be back here in the break room. Definitely good to be back. My best friend's bachelor party, massive success. Won a lot of money on the ponies.
There you
Went to
go.
the horse track.
Living your best life.
Living my best life. So we'll get the party started. The first break, we have 1 pre-fill. That's Round Tripper. That's our baseball bat break. Round Tripper number 1. Go ahead 1 second here. And drop me your box number. That is Ronnie Insulaco, William Manor, and John Gagliano. So looking for that Tony Gwynn baseball bat. Mr. Padre. I know Ronnie's a Padre fan. But, you know, John Gagliano, William Manor, big-time collectors. That'd be a good one. Robinson Cano still in play out there as well. But a lot of awesome names, period. The last 10 bats will all be good. Let's head on over to the randomizer, though. While I wait on a box number 2 virtual dice. Looking for 6 or higher. We got 6 and a 5. 11 on the dice roll. Ronnie wants 32. Thank you, Mr. Insulaco. Wheel of names. Let's see what we're chasing here today. Chase item of the day. We've got ourselves. Let's see. We currently have the college breakup, the bats, the jerseys.
College break shouldn't be up there.
College break is there's 3 left in the college.
Yeah,
we'll have
I forgot that.
black and blue. Can't miss reps in the room here very soon. Looking forward to all that heat here. We have the. Oh, this will be close. Actually, it's still going, Steven. Still going.
Oh.
Won't go all the way, though. Replica helmets is the chase. You know what? I think we'll drop the can't miss reps as the backup. The first one, once bats or college closed, then we'll do maybe the black and blue next. We do have a 1 in 4 on the way too. So those are all good options here in the room. Let me go ahead and spell replica correct. That'd be a good idea. Replica helmets. The Ronnie wants 32. 32 going off the ticker. Thank you, Mr. Insalaco. This will be our first bat break of the day. Probably the first of 10 boxes we do between both shows, Steven. Whether we pull that Tony Gwynn or not, I'm pretty sure that will likely close out the series. There's no guarantees here. I'm not Charles Barkley, but likely the series will be gone at some point today.
That sounds good to me. It's
Yeah.
a great series.
It is a great series. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 clicks. John Gagliano up top. You've got the AO East. Right below is Johnny Gags again. AO Central, AO West. Ronnie's got the NO East, the NO Central, and William Manor looking for that. Tony Gwynn could snipe it with the NO West. One spot to get that win potentially here. All right, box 32 coming up. 32 of 35. Good luck, folks. See some heat in the baseball bats. Excellent series. A lot of good names. Oh, we got the Hawk here, baby. Andre Dawson.
Ooh, okay.
Pro Baseball Hall of Famer, former MVP, Gold Glove Award winner, one of the cleanest autographs in the business. Andre Dawson, the Hawk on the baseball bat. I believe that's an NL East hit. I think he was an Expo the longest. They became the Washington, obviously. So the Nationals, I think it's an Expos hit. I don't know if you're double checking, Steven.
It is an Expos hit.
It is an Expos hit. NL East, he was a Cubby as well. But it's Ronnie out there in the NL East with the Andre Dawson.
There
So,
you go.
again, not a photo headliner, but I would say...
The Hall of Famer, former MVP.
Yeah, no kidding.
Eight-time Gold Glover.
Look at the autograph, too, man. The
You can do it
Hawk.
all.
That's very nice. Nice start, Ronnie, on the baseball bat break. So, let's see. He was a 2010 Baseball Hall of Fame inductee. Like you mentioned, Steven, 8 Gold Gloves, 8-time All-Star, MVP in 87, 4-time Silver Slug Award winner, led the league in home runs and RBI in 87. Very nice hit there, Ronnie Insalaco. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. Oh, yeah, we're buying bats, David. Won't be buying them for long, though, because we are knocking on that door of closing out the series. 9 bats left now in the entire series. Nice hit there, Ronnie. David, I know, was, I believe, new on Friday. This man took so many awesome items. It was new customer mojo left and right. I understand he was going hard last night as well, Steven. So David's ready.
So when the Griffey was pulled last night, Colin,
Yeah.
we were down to 12 boxes, and then we did a double box break. So once that double box break, we'd have the last 10 boxes
Yep.
on the ticker. David wanted to do a 10-box break.
That's not a bad
To
idea.
close the series out.
Yeah.
But I said, hold on, let's wait to see what comes out. And
Yeah.
of course, it's Pete Rose and Ken Griffey Jr. David still wanted to do it, though.
Of course he did.
Wanted to be a part of history.
Well, he could buy out an entire double box break in the bats. Why even have company? Get a guaranteed win. Maybe get that Tony Gwynn. Those are all good options, David. Let's make it happen. Speaking of bats, the second bat break is ready to go. Round tripper number 2. I'll say bats number 2. Drop me your box number. Christian Schmidt saying this is my first time entering your $166 helmet break. Excited to see what happens. Welcome, Christian. There will be 2 boxes coming out, Steven. And even though the bats have kind of stolen the show, the diamonds are the best series. Unless maybe 1 in 4. I'll be honest, that 1 in 4 is sick. Anytime Can't misses up, that's sick as well. But typically, given that they're all authentic helmets, diamonds might be the best break in the room. It'll be 2 awesome helmets. Looking forward to that break as well.
3 away on both the single and the double.
For diamonds. Diamonds, perfect. Welcome, Christian, says Daniel Kyler. Ronnie wants 33. David saying, go, Ronnie, take it home, brother. All right. The Larry Bird or Scottie Pippen box going off. Johnny Gags did want 21. It is first come, first serve. So Mr. Gagliano, we will go with 33. Let me put this next to you, Steven. I know it doesn't display, can't quite see the autograph, but it's such a good autograph that we'll put it on there at least for a little bit. Andre Dawson here in the room. Thank you, Mr. Gagliano, on that 21 box call, and Ronnie on 33. Of course, we are doing 33 because that was the first one here that was called out, Steven. Looking forward to some heat here in the break room. Looking forward to some awesome heat at Ultimate Autographs. We have not done a jersey yet, Angelo. Jerseys are just 3 away.
Jersey's just closed, actually.
Jersey just closed. Perfect. So let me get these guys set up here. We'll do this bat break. And then we'll go ahead and do the jersey break afterwards. That works. Thanks, David. What are we playing today? Congrats again on last night, says Ronnie. Well, diamonds are a good one. 21 boxes left. We're actually, Steven, only 6 away from releasing the rest of the series. And we still got 7 headliners left, including probably, well, not probably, I think definitely the 4 best. I think it's the Mahomes, the Moss, the Jettas, and the dual sign Raven helmet. It's kind of hard to pick what the second best is because those, I mean, for me, the second best is the dual sign helmet, personally.
Right.
Because there's 2 on there. But that, of course, is obviously a personal preference. 10 and 11 clicks here. We got Ronnie up top. Ronnie's got the AO East. Right below is Darcy in the AO Central. We got Lindsay AO West. We got Darcy NO East, Nicholas NO Central, and Ronnie NO West. He's got the Tony Gwynn spot, Mr. Padre. Here we go. Box 33 of 35 on the way in our baseball bat break. Ooh, it's a good one. We got a headliner. It's not the Tony Gwynn, but it is Robinson Cano, former All-Star with the Yankees.
Don't you know?
Nice looking bat right there. We have the Cano Pro Maple RC22. This is, of course, Mill Creek Sports certified here. Robinson Cano. Very nice bat. One of the best second basemen in baseball. When this guy is healthy and in his prime. Clean baseball bat. Cano, is he a Mariner still here? I think. Let's see.
He's a Yankee.
He's a Yankee?
9 years with the Yankees.
Yeah, he's not in the... Well, let's see. He was not in the... He was in the majors last year with the Braves. 9 years with the Yankees. I don't think he's in the majors right now, Steven, is he?
Let me look. Hold on. I don't
Let's
think
double
he is.
check.
He could be suspended.
Let's see. Robinson Cano.
Who is a free agent.
Free agent. Okay, so what we do with free agents, we go with longest tenure. As you were saying, he was the Yankee for the longest. Guy has a .301 career batting average.
That's what he does.
8-time All-Star, 5-time Silver Slugger Award winner, 2-time Gold Glove Award winner, World Baseball Classic champion, and MVP. He shares the same birthday as my mom, by the way. That's the AO Central. That is Darcy or AO East, excuse me. Ronnie and Sulaco. Congrats on your Robinson Cano.
Nice hit, Ronnie.
Darcy says, nice bat. Nice bat indeed on the Cano.
Such a stud.
Yeah.
One of my favorite players growing up.
He was awesome. He was absolutely awesome. Clean bat. So there you go, Ronnie. Yankees used to have all these great guys, and they still have a lot of great players, but injuries and just not playing up to par this year. Yankees have struggled, Steven, this year. Still
they're
very
still
early.
Slightly above 500. Their division's just sick.
It's a good division, right?
The division's just the best in baseball.
So, Cody, hold off, my man. We do have a new break room rule. I don't know if Cody's been in the break since the rule came into effect, but that rule, of course, Steven, is we can only call out box numbers once the host puts it in the chat. Let me hand you the Cano bat here. Maybe we can swap the Hawk and the Cano. I'll give you the Hawk. You can put that away, and we can keep the Cano up.
One moment. Yeah,
You're good, Steven. No rush. This is Hawk's number here. I got the Cano behind me. Yeah, you're good. No worries, Cody. What's up, Blake Miller? So we have Can't Miss Jersey number 1 coming up.
All right, so we're good.
So go ahead and drop me your number. Cody, if you are first, we can do box 9 in the jersey, sir. It is first come, first serve once the host puts it in the chat in the box score. Hope all is good, Blake Miller. Hopefully your vacation went smoothly. Where was the vacation? I forget where Blake was at, Steven. Do you remember?
I don't. I didn't even know he was on vacation.
Well, you wonder why he wasn't here for like 5.
He was here yesterday.
He was here yesterday, but he wasn't here much Monday through Friday. The man's got a vacation at some point, right? Vacation was great, thanks. Awesome, good to hear, sir. And Cody wants box 9, Steven. 9 works in the can't miss jerseys. That'll be next. I know we have a bat break around the corner as well. These guys are loving the bats. So David Griffin, Blake Miller, Angelo Mancini. We have William Manor, Darcy Standish, Cody Myers, and Ronnie and Sulaco. The can't miss jerseys. Wow, that sounds amazing. Gone 8 days, Costa Maya, Belize, and the Grand Turk. That sounds all beautiful. I am very, very jealous of you, sir. I was gone for 2 days, Steven. I felt like I was on vacation, but I think Blake Miller has me beat both in days and location. A man was living it up. Who's left in the minis, says Trevor Massey? We got Peterson, A.J. Brown, Barry Sanders. I think that's that Bo Jackson, Steven. We got Brooks, Bettis, Debo, George Kittle. Mo still out there. Grand Cayman, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yep, thanks, Trevor. It was a great weekend. It was my best friend's bachelor party. Did really good at the horse track, Steven. It was successful. Got 10 and 11. Missed the UA room, says Blake. Yeah, thanks, man. Fun place to be. You can only stay away for so long, Steven, right?
True that.
It is a lot of fun. Awesome memorabilia, also awesome people and awesome conversations. All right, Darcy Standish, stand up there in the NFC North. We got Cody Myers, NFC South. Bless you, Steven. William Manor, NFC East. Ronnie and Sulaco, NFC West. Angelo Mancini, AFC North. We got Blake Miller out there in the AFC South. It is David Griffin, AFC East. Cody Myers in the AFC West. 9 of 25 coming up in the can't miss jerseys. It has can't miss in the title. All the jerseys, headliner or not, will be awesome in this series. An example of that. Not a headliner in this series, but we have one of the best running backs of all time. It's Edgerrin James, former league leader in rushing yards. He's, I believe, 12th all-time in career rush yards. I may check this out here, but JSA certified AFC South. And guess who? Back from vacation the last few days, Steven. And back in the winner's circle, Blake Miller with the Edgerrin James jersey.
Hello, Blake.
Legendary running back. So very nice. Heat and Race have some business tonight. Well, Heat have been big for me. Won a lot of bucks on the Heat the last few games. So hopefully they take care of business tonight. Nice hit right there. Yahtzee thing, says Blake. Yahtzee indeed. So you never know in this series, Steven, when the good hits will come out. In a can't miss jersey, believe it or not, this is a filler hit.
Edgerrin James.
Edgerrin James, 13th all-time in career rush yards, by the way. Marshall Faulk, 12th. Edgerrin James, 13th. Nice hit there, Blake Miller. Yeah, right. There was actually no dancers. To be honest with you, we did not do that at the bachelor party. Steven, I did suggest it, I'll be honest, but...
It's a kind of a...
It's
what's the term? Generic thing to do at a bachelor party?
Cliche.
Common.
Yeah. We didn't do it.
So you had to pitch it.
But
didn't have to do it.
I think some people were on board, but not the group as a whole. There was nothing of the sort going on. Actually, believe it or not, it was a pretty chill bachelor party. It wasn't like anything too crazy, but it was very fun and chill for sure. We were grilling. We were at an Airbnb. We grilled. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so My friend lives in Indiana. We went to Indianapolis. I was not at the Kentucky Derby. I was at an Indianapolis horse track. Bet on like 3 races live, then bet on the Derby as well. So it's been a few years since I've been to the horse track. It's a lot of fun. So I was not at the horse racing race over the weekend, but I was at some horse racing, and it was a lot of fun. I profited about $150, Steven. So it was.
Sounds like you did very well.
I did very, very well. One of my my best friend's brother-in-law won 500, and he only put in like $4 or $5. He hit big on a trifecta bet. He's the one who was the big winner in our group. So those do sound very dancer-like names, though, Bob. Cool Beans says Blake. Yeah, it was Cool Beans, man. Very Cool Beans. Oh, we have more bat breaks coming up, Steven.
Yeah,
holy cow. A lot of bat breaks. And these are all singles here?
Yep, they all belong to Ronnie. The next 2 belong to Ronnie.
Okay, so round tripper number 3. Drop me your number, Ronnie, and go ahead and... he's got the next 2, you said?
He has 2 total. He has the next one and that one after.
So 3 and 4 is all Ronnie both?
Yes.
So go ahead and drop me both numbers, Ronnie. Since it's all you, we can take care of these 2 breaks real quickly here, Mr. Insalaco. In the baseball bats. And then let's see where we're at on the double. Let's see, the baseball bat double. That one's 2 away, so that'll definitely happen here soon as well. 31 and 34, says Ronnie. All right, both of those are going off, sir. We'll do 31 first since you called it out first. Then we'll do 34 in the next one. Ronnie, clean up these bats and let's hit the jerseys, says David. Ooh, little tag team here, Steven. Ronnie and David. We got like Batman and Batman because they're both big-time players.
Actually,
right?
technically, Ronnie has the next 3 breaks. I just got to his order on that one, so.
The round tripper number 5 sold out too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's start with 31 and 34, Ronnie, and then when I see the next one, I'll put it in the chat as well.
I'll get 34.
Yeah, and 31 too. I'll do 31 first and 34 next. And then, so round tripper 5 is Ronnie as well?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Ronnie. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat just so we do it right. Because that is the technical rule. I know it's all you. I put it in the chat. You can drop me the number for the 5th one as well, which will be 35. So we'll do 31 first. We'll do 34 next. Thank you, Ronnie. And then we'll do 35 after that. That was quick. Here we go. Box 31 coming up. 31 and 35 in the baseball bats. We've got ourselves, ooh, the 1985 NL Cy Young winner. It's Dwight Gooden right here.
Oh, nice.
Clean bat. It has the 85 NL Cy Young inscription. So that would go with whatever team he played in 85, which was the Mets, of course. One of the best baseball pitchers. I know East, Ronnie Insalaco. There you go, Ronnie. Dwight Gooden. They call him Doc Gooden. The man was fantastic for sure. So I always find it interesting when the pitchers are on the bats, but when it's that good of a player and that clean of an auto with that inscription, it is very nice. Dr. K or Doc Gooden were his nicknames, of course. So he was a Met, a Yankee, among other teams. Very nice, Mr. Insalaco there. NL East hit. Okay, so some good bats, man. I know a lot of folks are interested in that Tony Gwynn, Ronnie especially as the Padre fan, but some of these other bats are no joke. No jokes as well. Put this away, and we got 34 next, and we'll do 35. And that double is right there, Steven, as well.
Sold out officially.
Sold out officially. So the bats are a-flying here in the break room. Not physical bats. We don't need Mono Ginobili, Steven. Don't worry. We'll be okay. The baseball bats. Dwight Gooden, by the way, 4-time All-Star. I got the Triple Crown in 85, Steven. That is the Cy Young, Got the wins and the ERA leader, twice led the league in strikeouts. He's a 2-time World Series champ, 194 career wins for Dwight Gooden. I don't know if we'll see a 300-game winner again, honestly, with how early the bullpen guys get used with the whole load management. Because Clayton Kershaw just got to 200 recently, Steven. He's the best pitcher of this generation. I don't think he's getting to 300 unless he plays forever. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Jason saying batting helmets as well. Yes, sir. Got a drink here. Then we'll do 34 next, the Walter Payton box. And it's the Big Hurt, the Frank Thomas box to follow here in the baseball bats. Such an awesome series. So much heat, but here is probably the second best hit in the series. It is Tony Gwynn right here, baby. Beautiful San Diego Padre bat, Louisville Slugger bat, and look at this. Certificate of authenticity coming up, Steven.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
This is as legit as it gets. It is hereby certified that the item which accompanies this document has been personally autographed by Tony Gwynn. 3,000 hit commemorative bat on the Tony Gwynn. Look at this. That's really cool right here. B267 bat, Tony Gwynn, the 3,000 series hit bat, one of the best hitters in baseball history. This guy was batting champ left and right, of course, more than 3,000 career hits. Might be the best Padre of all time. Ronnie's a big Padre. He's Mr. Padre. Ronnie's a Padres fan. That's a hit there for Tony Gwynn. Steven, 15-time All-Star. 15 of them. 8-time NL batting champion, 5-time Gold Glove Award winner, 7-time Silver Slugger Award winner, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Without a doubt.
97.6% of the vote. 338 career batting average. 338.
Third.
Holy cow. Ronnie says thank you. Nice, says Johnny Pop Wizard. Very nice on the Tony Gwynn. Holy cow. I mean, this guy, he wasn't a power hitter, Steven. Didn't have to be.
Nope.
He was that good at those singles, those doubles in the gap. An absolute legend, Mr. Tony Gwynn. So there you go, Ronnie. Nicely done for the Padre fan with the Padre Tony Gwynn bat. Put this away, and I guess we'll put this next to you, Steven. I mean, this will be in the hit video for sure. I was going to say, barring something crazy, but I don't think we can
it's got his
exclude...
accolades over here.
Oh, it does? I didn't even notice that.
The back of the bat.
Here. Back of the bat. Oh, here's the resume. Yeah, batting titles. It's got all the years he got the batting titles in the National League All-Star appearances. His first hit was a double in 1982. His 1,000 hit was a single off, guess who, Nolan Ryan. 2,000 hit was a single, 3,000 hit a single as well. So all the years, it will take me forever just to read them off, Steven. But all the years he got an All-Star appearance or a batting title are also on the bat here. That is clean right there, Mr. Tony Gwynn. All right, Ronnie. Nicely done, man. Very nicely done on your Tony Gwynn bat. So we got the next single, which was all Ronnie. And I think, Steven, we're good on no more doubles. I think that'll be...
I didn't make a new one.
You didn't make a new one? All right, so this will be... I think it's going to be 3 boxes left, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
After we do the double, it'll be 3 boxes left, and we'll close out this series. Let me write this up for Ronnie here. This was the round tripper number 4, NL West, just for sake of having it. Nicely done, Ronnie, on your Tony Gwynn, sir. Yeah, I'd say it's hard to say who's the best Padre ever because they're very different players. I might lean, honestly, I don't know, Trevor Hoffman or Tony Gwynn. Who's better?
I'd take Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn?
Yep.
I mean, if you like hitting, you got to go Tony Gwynn. Trevor Hoffman, I believe, second most saves of all time. Can't go wrong with either guy. But, I mean, we'll see how long Machado, Tatis, Juan Soto, how long those guys go. Because they do have a chance to pass some of these guys up. They got a long way to go.
I won't pass Tony Gwynn up in hits.
No, that's for sure.
That I will promise.
What drops after the bats are gone, says Valerie. I think we're going to drop the can't miss replica helmets. We do have a black and blue, a 1 in 4. A lot of stuff is close. I think the 1 in 4 is not ready yet. I think we'll do the can't miss reps after the bats, Steven.
Sounds good.
It's going to have a Mahomes and a Brady in it both. So this is 35, did Ronnie want? 35 for the next round tripper. That's going off the ticker as well. At these bats, I think you guys dropped these on Sunday, Steven?
Yep. Yes.
During the 2 or the 7?
2 o'clock show.
2 o'clock show.
We have only 1 box.
Yeah, so these are not lasting long here. Oh, okay. We got one of the best center fielders of all time, especially when it comes to fielding. He's going to be a Cardinal hit. He was an Angel for a while as well. We got Jim Edmonds on the Rawlings Pro Baseball bat. Nice looking bat. Ronnie and Sulaco again. Congrats on your Jim Edmonds, sir. There you go. A guy was actually a Cub too, Steven. I know he was our longtime rival as Cub fans, but was briefly a Cubs player.
True that.
His best play actually probably came with the Angels, though.
Yeah, that diving catch.
That diving catch was nuts on Jim Edmonds. I've actually personally met this guy. I've interviewed him. He was, to me at least, very nice guy. I know he's got some marital issues, all right? You know, the man's not perfect, but was nice enough to me. 284 career batting average, 393 home runs, more than 1,000 RBI, 4-time All-Star, 8-time Gold Glove Award winner. He's a World Series champion. If he was a basketball player or a football player, he would probably make those respective Hall of Fames. The Baseball Hall of Fame, a lot harder to get into.
Very stingy.
So most likely he'll be on the outside looking in, but depends on how much they value his fielding.
Hall of the very good.
Yeah, because Ozzie Smith, obviously not a great hitter, but he was one of the best fielders ever. Easily a Hall of Famer. So we'll see what they decide for sure.
Yeah, he's unfortunately just going to be short of a few categories that, like there's certain minimums that players meet. Like, I think it's around, 2,300 or 2,400 hits.
Yeah.
You got to have at least that much.
Probably 400 home runs.
Probably, yeah.
Well, Tony Gwynn didn't have 200.
But again, he made it up for it in different ways, yeah. But if you're on the fringe, you got to meet those certain barriers, and I think he's just going to fall short.
Just short, but
a very, very, very good
You never know, man. You never know with these people. One thing he has going for him, as far as I know, was not found with steroids. Again, as far as I know. But yeah, you're probably right, Steven. Probably on the outside looking in. Best shortstop to play the game, Ozzie. Best fielding shortstop, that's for sure. Best overall shortstop, hard to say. I mean, Ernie Banks, I think A-Rod. Holland didn't realize A-Rod was a shortstop for all the years when I talked to him, because Cal Ripken as well, another guy who converted to third base later in his career. But as far as fielding, Ozzie Smith, the Wizard of Oz, hands down the best fielding shortstop. That I think we can agree on for sure. Yeah, I still say, I don't know. Really depends on where you land with the steroids. It's probably A-Rod, right? I mean, you can't go wrong with Ernie Banks and Cal Ripken. But even prior to steroids, A-Rod's probably the best shortstop ever. But I guess you can take points away for steroids, points away for only playing shortstop for about, 60% of his career. But A-Rod probably the best overall shortstop. Derek Jeter as well. Of course, in that discussion, didn't even bring him up. But a lot of good ones for sure. Round tripper, number 1 double. Drop me your 2 numbers. And points away for telling on everybody. Yeah, we're taking points away left and right, Fontes. Jason's ready, 21 and 29. Thank you, Jason. And Johnny Gagliano won at 16 and 30, but Jason was first. Maybe we can do 16 and 30 soon here in the baseball bats.
21 and 20.
21 and 29 here, Steven, in our bat break. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Good series, Steven. Definitely a very, very good series here in the room. All right, John, Ryan, Jason, Darcy, John, and Ryan in here.
That Pro Maple.
I got the Juan Soto last night, says Fontez. Nicely done, Fonz. Making those moves. Fontez Merrifield. Look out for this guy, Steven.
Big winner last night.
Juan Soto. Speaking of Padres, he's really, really good. Padres, though, blew that lead last night. I had the Dodgers in a parlay, Steven. That was excellent last night. Excellent comeback.
Yeah, that's the battle for the NL West right there.
No doubt. No doubt about that. 9, 10, and 11 times. Johnny Gags, Mr. Gagliano, you've got yourself, let's see here, the top spot, which if this will let me click. Hold on, there we go. Hold on 1 second here. Top spot is the AO East for Johnny Gags. We got John in the AO Central, Darcy AO West. Ryan's got the NL East. Then we got Ryan NL Central and Jason in the NL West. Good luck, guys. Double the boxes, double the fun. We will start with box 21 here, Steven, in our round tripper number 1. Bachelor party was great, Fontez. He went to the horse track, won a bunch of money, about 150 profit. We grilled, we sat around, had a good time, watched the movie. I went to an awesome brewery as well. It was excellent for sure. I got my Deion Sanders FSU helmet today in the mail. Sick helmet. Thanks again, fellas. You're very welcome, Daniel. Very sick indeed. Thanks for playing and congrats on your dub, sir. All right, we got 21 first. It's what we call the Sammy Sosa box here, Steven. 21 of 35. Ooh, what is this? Oh my gosh. We got Tommy John here with the Bionic. What's the inscription say? I think Bionic.
Bionic arm, probably.
Bionic arm. Bionic man, Steven, I think. Holy cow. Tommy John. This is something different here, Steven. Of course, the Tommy John surgery is one of the most famous. Actually, you know what? Let's be honest. It is the most famous surgery in sports, right?
It's true. It's up there. Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
for baseball, we get it in football as well. Tommy John was a longtime baseball pitcher. The longest tenure, I believe, was the Dodgers. But let me look this up. Actually, he had 2 stints with the Yankees. 4-time All-Star, 288 career wins. We got to really see the years here. Total games played, what team he played longest with. ACL is more famous than the UCL, says Bob. Yeah, but is it more famous than the Tommy John, Bob? I don't know. 334 career ERA. It's just not loading, Steven. I'm looking this up
giving
here.
me grief yesterday, too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, most games looks like he pitched the longest. Oh, this is actually really close. He actually pitched the longest with the White Sox, believe it or not. I'll show you guys exactly what I have pulled up. We have established this break room rule. We go with most regular season games played. Not years. Yankees the longest. But he actually had more games with the White Sox. So it's going to be an AO Central hit. It wouldn't have mattered, actually, because John Gagliano also had the AO East, which would be the Yankees. So, John Gagliano, congrats on your Tommy John baseball bat. Okay. First time ever seeing him in the break room, Steven.
Tommy John.
Tommy John. Very fresh. Fontez wanted that box number last night. Yeah, well, looks like you missed out, Fonz. I'm telling you, Steven, again, some of the non-headliners are great as well. Very cool there, Johnny Gags with the Tommy John. This could even possibly feature in the video. We'll see what else we pull. This is very nice.
Just fun.
Yeah, wouldn't have hit, says Fontez. Well, you got to have... Sometimes you don't get the right spot. That's how it works, right? Nicely done, John Gagliano. We got one more coming up. Johnny Gags looking to double up here, Steven, in the baseball bats. Potentially. These bats have been literally flying off the shelves the last couple shows. I mean, we're only, 38 minutes into the show, Steven, and this is about to be our 7th bat of the show. Little baseball action here in the room. Christian, you don't need a division. The divisions get randomized once that break happens. I'll ask for box numbers. That's when you can chime in. And hopefully that break happens here shortly. But as you know, as the regulars know, Steven, if the break doesn't happen this show, it carries over to the next show. So on and so forth. Only a number, Christian says David. That's right, David. You are correct. 29 next. 29 of 35 in the bat double box break. Ooh. How about a current guy? The pitching break, Steven. We had a legendary pitcher. This is a current pitcher. You know, his main issue is staying healthy. Luis Severino baseball bat.
Oh, very nice.
That's a Yankee. It's the AO East. John Gagliano doubles up in the double. Congrats, Johnny Gags, on your Luis Severino bat to go with your Tommy John bat. All right, John. We see you, man. What a double box break right there. Christian, crack out that beer. Get ready for that double box break. How close are we seeing on that one?
The
Diamond double.
The diamond double? I think we're 3 away. So.
3 away in the diamond double.
The diamond single's ready.
Yeah, diamond single's ready. Yeah, Johnny.
2 away on the diamond double.
Jason Wooster saying thanks for calling out the number. I guess Johnny got lucky. He didn't call his numbers because they paid off for him. Severino, by the way, Steven, 2-time All-Star. Very solid pitcher for the Yankees. I'll put this one away. Then we'll have Game on the Line is next. Let me write this up first, and we'll go ahead and do Game on the Line. And that's going to be the diamond single, actually, right?
Yep, that's
good.
Single.
Good. All right, Johnny Gags, we see you, brother. We see you here in the break room taking home some dubs. So Game on the Line. And we're about to see how awesome these diamonds are here in the single. All right, go ahead and drop me your number for that one. And then we'll do the double, Steven, and then we'll have 3 down and 3 to go before releasing the rest of the series there in those diamonds. That's always exciting.
Always an exciting time in the room.
William Adams, William Manor. We got Paul, Jeremy, David, and Ronnie. 19 on the diamond single. Thank you, Jeremy Spring. 19 it is. Let's go spring into some action here. See if I can hand you a few baseball bats here.
That works.
Sounds good, Jason. Sometimes a break is needed. Good luck, brother. We'll see you when we see you in the breaks, but you're, of course, always welcome to watch, always welcome to chat, Jason Wooster. 19, thank you, Steven. Game on the Line. We got William Adams. Paul J, Jeremy Spring, David Griffin, and Ronnie Insulaco. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 times. All right, William Manor up top. You've got the NFC North. Right below is Paul Gillett, NFC South. NFC North is good, William. That is the Moss and the Jay Jetta spot. Ronnie at NFC East for Cowboy fan, a good spot to be. David, NFC West. Ronnie, AFC North. Jeremy, AFC South. Paul, AFC East. And William, AFC West. Game on the Line, number 1. Box 19 of 30 coming up here. 7 in 21 chance at a photo headliner, Steven. That's 1 in 3. The odds are getting kind of juicy. Odds are getting juicy in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Got a good one. It's a speedster. One of the fastest receivers in the game. Really good second half of his rookie season last year. Christian Watson, Green Bay Packer authentic. William Manor was on fire when I was here in the room last week, Steven. William Manor still very much on fire. Congrats, William, on your Christian Watson. Let's go, Mr. Manor. Nice hit, says Tara. Congrats, Christian Watson.
That's a nice hit right there.
Very cool, William. Headliners left in the reps, that would be Deion Sanders, Terry McLaurin, and Tyreek Hill still available in the replica helmets. So that break is coming up soon. The Diamond Double coming up soon. But we have a lot of good stuff here in the room very shortly. One spot left in the reps now, says Tara. All right, Tara, rally those troops. Let's get that Diamond Double knocked out as well. We have a new guy who really wants to see that break, Stephen, here. You are welcome, William Manor. You are very welcome, sir. We got 2 spots to go on the next bat break as well, Stephen. So sick, says Darcy. So sick indeed. Christian Watson, authentic helmet. Full-size authentic. I'll let this rest for a second until the next break. You haven't had a full-size helmet on the desk yet, Stephen. Even though it's a Packer as a Bear fan, that is one that tough to take off here.
I wholeheartedly agree.
And we haven't even had a top-to-bottom rundown yet. I'm not going to give one yet because we have a couple breaks that are going to fill up here very shortly. The reps are the chase, by the way, so we knock that break out. We'll have a chase wheel spin here very shortly in the room. Otherwise, exciting basketball going on tonight. I think I've won like my last 7 bets in a row, Steven. I don't know what's going on. It was a lucky weekend. The Lakers, the Heat. I had the over last night in both games. I had James Harden's over totals. It was, I don't know. I'm on a streak right now, a streak that I don't often see. Yeah, gotta ride it. What you got on the games tonight, says Fontez. I actually have not placed my bets yet. But if you're ever going to listen to me, now's the time because I have not been losing. So tonight we got the Lakers and the Warriors. I'm leaning on the over total personally. I don't know which way to bet the game otherwise. And then I'm probably going to hold off until game time to see what happens with Jimmy Butler. I'm kind of leaning Miami, but I don't know what's going to happen with Jimmy Buckets. How about you guys on those games tonight? How about a close in the break room? 1 spot to go in the replica helmets. I'll put up the diamonds real quickly, Steven. So there's 20 boxes left now. We have 7 photo headliners left. That's a 7 in 20 chance, better than 1 in 3. And there's a lot of helmets we can pair here. For example, the AFC West, you can get Mahomes and Devontae Adams both. NFC North in a double. Randy Moss, Justin Jefferson, both potentially. How about the AFC North? Nick Chubb and the dual-signed Ravens, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, potentially both. So those are all awesome options. Come and get them, guys, here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. And I love the doubles. That Mahomes helmet, Steven, worth well over $2,000. Imagine getting it for $166 and Devontae Adams to go with it.
Quite the pairing.
Yeah. Get your 30 points last night, Steven, says Fontez. I don't know what he's referring to.
From Jason Tatum? No, I did not.
No. Celtics got that shot off late. About a half second late. Would have won the game, but Marcus Smart did not get it off in time last night. All right, 1 to go still in the reps. I think we can knock out a mini helmet break. That's 4 away. And I think we'll do a bat break as well, 2 to go. In the college break, Steven, there's only 3 boxes left. One of them's an O.J. Simpson jersey. 1 in 3 chance at a headliner in the college. Bob says the final Jeopardy category is New Jersey sports. Of course. The answer is after scoring 8 goals on Sunday afternoon, this is the number of Ric Flair woos that were yelled by Devil fans. Don't forget to put your response in the form of a question. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. What is 22,800 woos, Bob? That's my answer. Packed house, I imagine. And that's my final Jeopardy answer. Get the red zone reps ready, Steven, looks like, right?
Yep. 10,080 woos. What is 10,080 woos?
Okay.
It's a guess.
This is a little high. I'm going to go 19,000 then. I guess the capacity's got to be we're probably full capacity, and Bob is going with whatever the capacity of the arena is.
I thought it was 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times 8.
I'm confused. What, Steven?
Because, like, every time they score a goal, they do the woos of how many goals have been scored.
Oh.
So after the first, they do 1 woo for the first goal.
Okay.
Then they do 3 woos, I think, for the next goal. I think.
Close at 30, says Bob. We have box 30 from Tara. I think she's calling out the box, actually. Box 30 works for the reps. Thank you, Tara.
Could be wrong. I remember Bob posed this question
Of course,
many moons ago, but now.
Welcome, Joel Hackinson, new customer. Let us know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and what your favorite team is, Joel.
That Packer helmet sparkles.
It does. It is very, very clean. Jordan Love's boy, Christian Watson, Steven. What is 36 woos? Oh, he's talking about, like, we have to do the math here, Steven. I thought he was talking about the fan total number based on the fan attendance. So I think you're right, because it's 1 woo, then it's 2, it would be 3, then you keep adding them up. I see what you're saying. 8, yep, okay, I see it. 8 plus 7 plus 6. Well, if you count the number of fans that did it, though, it was a lot more than 36. That's my logic. But Bob,
It'd be like 36 times 15,000.
Exactly, right? So a whole lot of woos. What bats are left? William, we actually did pull all the headliners. We have some good bats that weren't headliners getting pulled tonight. Doc Gooden, Tommy John. Last 3 bats will be good. 16,514, says Bob. All right.
Times that by 36.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I guess maybe not everyone was wooing, but
probably,
we're not splitting hairs in this
probably
situation.
like at least 15,000 were, right?
You would think, right?
11 times coming up here in the Red Zone rep. This will be our first replica helmet break of the show. A lot of good stuff left. I want to see that prime time in this series, Steven.
The prime time.
A little Dion Primetime Sanders. That would be very nice here. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 clicks. All right, Joe S. up top. You got the NFC North, Joe. We got Darcy in the NFC South. John, NFC East. Joel, NFC West. Tara, AFC North. Joe's got the AFC South, AFC East. And Fontez in the break. He's got the AFC West. Box 30 of 35. Red Zone Rex. Is this the primetime moment? Joel hopes so because it's on a Niner helmet here. AFC East, by the way, Joe. That could be the cheetah on that beautiful Dolphin flash. I'm saying there's that AFC West spot. Is that a lucky spot for you, Fonz? Not this time. It is a salute to service. It's one of the best running backs ever. Pro Football Hall of Famer, 1991 NFL MVP, Thurman Thomas. Salute to service. Beautiful helmet, USA flag. Salute to service on the back. Congrats, Joe, on your Thurman Thomas. Legendary running back. Played in 4 straight Super Bowls. The NFL MVP 1 season. And that's not even a headliner, Steven. A nice filler hit here for sure for Joe.
Great hit indeed, man. Congratulations.
The Terminator. He's actually inscribed that before on the helmets. This time, just a standard looking salute to service. No Terminator inscription, but still very nice. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man, says Bob. Woo! That's true. That's very much true.
Not if the man gets upset in the round before.
Right? The Bruins got upset in the first round.
Sometimes you just get the cookie.
That's true.
They just spoon feed it to you.
What are we at? Bats or what? A couple away. Diamonds. One away on the bat single.
2 away on the diamond double.
2 away on the diamond double. Those 2 breaks probably coming up next here at Ultimate Autographs. The Terminator, says Darcy. That's right. Arnold Schwarzenegger shares the same birthday with me, Steven. So we're July 30th, guys. Good old July 30th. big week this week. Mother's Day. My girlfriend's got a birthday. I got a dentist appointment. Busy week this week for me, both at work and away from work. We got volleyball and karaoke this week as well, Steven.
Yeah, you guys are busy.
Busy week. The Terminator and the Commentator, says Bob. Hey, Darcy, thanks, says Joe. Yeah, congratulations, Mr. Joe, on your dub right there. Thurman Thomas. So, Steven, we're only one box away from releasing the rest of the series in the reps. So let's get that done, hopefully this show. And let's get these diamonds done. We should have a big chase tonight for Mahomes, Moss. A lot of good items left in the diamond helmets. Jason Amer back in the break room. What's up, Jason?
Jason.
William Manor, Darcy Standish, all hopping in here the last few minutes. Keep it going, guys. We'll keep these orders going. We'll keep a big show going here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room.
All right, round trippers number 6 is ready for you, sir.
The 6th fat break. Let's go. What's up, Jason? How about a box number? Jason Amer, Darcy Standish, John Gagliano, William Manor. Let me know, guys, in a box number for our 6th fat break here. That's just the 6th single. We did a double as well. So we just pulled the Tony Gwynn, but we've seen a lot of good non-headliners as well in this series. Jason wants 16. Thank you, Jason. 16 going off the ticker in the baseball bats. Joey Montana, that's right. It's the Joe Montana number 16. Pretty good number.
Indeed.
I would say so.
Baseball 16s.
Ramos
Ramirez, former Cubby. I know Andrew Benintendi. I don't know if he's still 16 with the Sox, but I know he was 16 at one point at least. He was in college. I know that for sure. We got 11 times here for our divisions. So John Gagliano up top in the AL East for the Yankee fan. We got the AL Central's William Manor. AL West, John Gagliano. NO East. Imagine Jason's probably a Phillies fan. And then John Gagliano, NO Central, and Darcy Standish, NO West. My slab of one of Montana is super sexy, says Jason. That was super sexy. I do remember that one. Clean Joe Montana slab card that Jason got in the breaks. Ooh, this is good. This is really good. This guy, you know, he was a better football player, but something different. I'm not actually going to take this out because it's wrapped so tight here, Steven. But I can tell you it is a Deion Sanders baseball bat. Got a little prime time here in the break room. Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Holy cow. So, Pete O'Gean, that is definitely a customer service question. So, they can answer that question for you, sir. And I think he was a Cincinnati Red the longest. I'm going to confirm here on the Deion Sanders. We go with most games played. So got to do Deion Sanders baseball stats here, Steven. Something different.
Maybe a Brave.
Jason says Atlanta Brave. Well, let's look it up. We're looking together. Oh, my gosh. This is so close.
Oh, my goodness.
This is almost as close as it could get. I've never seen it this close.
He has more games with the Braves.
More games with the Braves. That is correct. 952 games with Atlanta.
So that's plate appearances.
Let's play. Where's the games?
Right next to it, to the left. 292.
292 in Atlanta.
226
with the Reds. So either way, it's Atlanta just barely. So that's going to be an NO East hit. That'll be Jason Amer. Congrats on your Braves hit, Deion Sanders.
Jason just comes back and takes home Deion Sanders.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. 168 career stolen bases in the majors. That's not bad, Steven. No, 186, excuse me. 186 for prime time.
It was
That
very
was
close.
really close. Yeah, holy cow.
He's too close for comfort in his NFL career, too.
Yeah, right. The Falcons and the Cowboys.
He's too close for comfort in general.
He didn't want to, like, pick a team, right?
Nah.
He was everywhere.
He's a well-balanced machine.
And this is a really good hit. Deion Sanders did something special He played in a baseball game and a football game the same day. That was back in his Atlanta days, I believe. It was with the Falcons and the
Just
Braves.
doing it all.
Man was a beast. Obviously a better football player, but to be a pro baseball player and play as many seasons as he did, he was a good baseball player too. I didn't even realize it was that many. 9 years in the majors, Steven, for Deion Sanders. That's a lot of seasons.
It is.
He actually led the league in triples in 1992. 14 triples.
Jeez Louise.
Led the entire league. That was actually his best season. I hit 304 that year in 92. So, and only played in 97 games. He still had 14 triples.
He was splitting time, I think.
Yeah, he's busy. He can't play in every
He's a busy
game.
man, right?
He's a busy man, prime time.
Kind of seemed like more of a specialist, too, but you just want to weaponize that speed in any way possible.
Absolutely. So there you go, Jason, on the primetime hit. Baseball bat hits this show that are not headliners. Deion Sanders, Tommy John, Dwight Gooden. Need I go on? What does that mean, Steven?
Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson. All the bats are good, whether they're headliners or not. Enough said. Let's get these baseball bats done. That is a great hit for $21. Did the wheel spin on your website? Encourage everyone to do it if they're not aware, says Jason. Yeah. Absolutely great hit. Oh, did he get some money?
When you go to our website, like from a different browser besides ours,
Yeah.
a wheel pops up
Okay.
and you can spin, and there's a lot of different great offers to be had.
Yeah.
So for $21, Jason took home a sick Deion Sanders.
Yeah, he's right. To spin the wheel right here, Steven.
Yep, there it is.
Get an exclusive chance to win. I believe this is a one-time thing. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to go ahead and do it because, obviously I work here. But you can get $10 off, $15 off, 5% off, or $20 off. You spin this wheel, you can get sent a bonus prize. Looks like Jason got the $20 off. I think it's, $41 to get in the bat break. He got in for $21. He got himself a prime time. It's very nice. So, Bob's got a question for PETA as far as Signature Club. And Ronnie's asking Jason if he's willing to part with that bat. Ask for an email before you get the spin. So there you go, Bob. You can spin with one email. Jason Mooster got $20 as well. All right. That's actually not bad at all, because is that the highest one? Really depends on what break you're entering.
Yeah, because there's 20% on there too.
But that's a good
$20 off is not bad.
Do recommend spinning that. It is obviously free, Steven. Don't have to pay for it. Why not do it? One spot to go in that diamond double. I'll go ahead and give the top to bottom rundown while we fill this up here. So red zone replica helmets. Jason used it for that double bat break. All right, Jason, that's awesome, man. Taking advantage, Mr. Wooster. All right, Steven, top to bottom rundown. We got 8 to go in the second replica helmet break. We are down to, I believe, in the reps now, 11 boxes left, Steven. We have 3 headliners left. Deion Sanders, Terry McLaurin, Tyreek Hill. 3 in 11 chance at a headliner. I would say those odds are pretty good, wouldn't you?
I would say that, yes.
That's tough to beat. Deion, maybe the best corner ever. We just had him on a baseball bat. Is the helmet next? Tyreek Hill, second in receiving yards. Terry McLaurin, excellent NFL receiver as well here in the red zone replica helmets. We have the diamonds, 1 to go again. This is the best break in the room. We are still looking for, believe this or not, Steven, I almost can't. 7 headliners photos in the last 20 boxes.
My goodness.
The best quarterback in the world, Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, on that Super Bowl champion helmet, he is currently the second most valuable autograph behind a Thomas Edward Brady. So awesome item there. We have the dual sign Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. Probably the 2 best defensive players in Raven history. 2 of the best defensive players, period. Randy Moss, second all-time in receiving touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, trying to get up there with Moss. The 2 best Vikings, well, maybe. He's got to pass up Chris Carter first. A lot of good Viking receivers. We have Devontae Adams, led the league in receiving touchdowns last season. We have the Michael Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Nick Chubb, 3rd in rushing yards. A lot of good options for sure. So, Jason's saying, Ronnie, I honestly have no idea how much it's worth. Okay, well, maybe look into it, and maybe you guys can deal then. Ronnie, just so you know, Jason's an Eagle fan.
Yeah,
you got some
there you
Eagle
go.
stuff to offer. That could be the play.
He is an Eagles fan.
Yeah, Eagle fan.
And I know you like to use your Eagle stuff as lawn wear.
Yeah, because he's a
like a lawn gnome guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that actually might work out nicely.
It might work out very nicely.
I know Ronnie's won a nice, hefty amount of Eagle stuff.
We have a lot of really good jerseys in this series. We have that Mahomes licensed jersey. How about some more receivers, Steven, in here? I just talked about the guy, Chris Carter, top 5 all-time receiving touchdowns. There's the Michael Irvin again. We got Calvin Johnson. How about some Megatron in the jerseys? Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. Joe Burrow. My goodness. We're full of headliners. Jordan Love. Correct me if I'm wrong. You were here yesterday. I think the only headliner gone is that Terrell Davis. Is that right? Marvin Harrison.
None of the headliners are gone.
TD is not gone.
He's just not on there.
He's just not on the board.
I don't remember pulling him.
Okay, so all the headliners would be out there in the can't miss jerseys. I think they did. Saturday, we're here Saturday as well.
Oh, let me check on Saturday.
Yeah, so a lot of good options in the jerseys. We got 4 to go in the mini helmets.
No, the only one we pulled was Keenan Allen.
Okay, so
I don't think he got pulled.
Every headliner's still out there.
O.J. Simpson was pulled. The Michael Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
So we only did. I think we've only done. What are those boxes? Yeah, we only did 3 of the boxes. So
okay, so
Davis is there.
Every headliner's out there. We have the mini helmets. Got most of them still in play. A.J. Brown. Speaking of Eagles, the best running back ever in my opinion, Barry Sanders. We got Derek Brooks, Jerome Bettis, Tebow Samuel, George Kittle. Holy cow, Bo Jackson. Headliners galore in the mini helmets. Fantastic stuff. The Diamond Double just sold out, I'm hearing, Steven.
Yep.
And the bats are up, so we have all the bats left. There's only 2 left now. Come and close these out. 3 college boxes left. One of them features the O.J. Simpson jersey. So perfect. Looks our first Diamond Double. All right, go ahead and drop in your 2 numbers, guys, for our Diamond Double box break. You just got to paste them in, too.
Oh, yeah.
Or just gather them together still. You're good, no worries. Blake Miller is ready. He wants 12 and 16. All right, sir. 12 off the ticker, 16 as well. So we're actually only 3 numbers away from releasing the last 10 boxes in the series. So that's excellent. Only a 30-box series. Next batch of numbers will feature the rest of the series. A lot of good stuff coming up, though. I mean, again, 7 headliners with 20 boxes left. Those odds are mighty good. William Adams, David Griffin, Christian Schmid. Welcome, Christian, new guy. We got Darcy, Blake, and Tara Anderson. William Manor after the bats. You know what? Let's do this, Steven. We'll do the can't miss reps after the baseball bats,
okay,
which will feature Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
Okay.
So that's not bad. Those 2 guys in the same series, I'd say that's pretty good. Watson. We'll have 12 first and 16 next in the Diamonds. Jeremy wishing good luck to the new guy. By the way, Christian, if you're still watching, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Always love to know the squads the new guys like. And David, remind me your squad. David Griffin's a pretty new guy. Remind me your team, David. All right, 11 times on the way in the Diamonds. Diamond double box break. Welcome back, Kamen. Hope the weekend getaway was fun. What have I missed in the first hour? It was great, Pedro. My friend's bachelor party. Great times at the horse track and more. Won some money, was a ton of fun, and you missed the Tony Gwynn bat, the Robinson Cano bat, Tommy John. It was really bats have been the story so far, Steven. Pedro asking what he missed. Would you say the bats is what he missed so far?
8 of the last 10 bats.
Yeah.
And all the names have been fire. The lowest one was Luis Severino.
That was the worst hit? Yeah.
A wildly talented pitcher.
David is a Saints and LSU fan. All right, David. Well, we got a lot of good Saint hits. The best usually is Drew Brees.
I forgot Davis on here.
Yeah, Terrell Davis. So Christian up top in the NFC North. We got Tara NFC South, David NFC East, Blake NFC West, David AFC North, Jeremy AFC South, William AFC East, and Darcy in the AFC West. Diamonds are closed out. Game on the line. Double box break. Good luck, folks. Double the boxes. Double the fun. 7 and 20 chance at a headliner, Steven.
Good odds.
Those odds are absolutely fantastic. First helmet in the double box break. Oh, it's a headliner, all right. We got ourselves one of the best receivers ever. 3-time Super Bowl champion, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Michael Irvin.
Ooh, there we go.
There we go. NFC East, David Griffin. You've got the Michael Irvin hit right there. Led the league in receiving yards in 1991. A big part of that Cowboy offense. Michael Irvin, the receiver. Emmitt Smith, the running back. Troy Aikman, of course, the quarterback. That was the glory days of the Cowboys. Fantastic hit right there on the Irvin. 5 straight Pro Bowls between 91 and 95. Just under 12,000 receiving yards. One of the best to ever do it for David Griffin. Hey, David. Good start in the double box break. Very good start. So I have this one. I don't know if you took this one or not. It was Ronnie's Robinson Cano.
I have his bat right here. But
Okay.
Yeah, box is probably right here.
Perfect. Nice hit, says William. Nice indeed for David on the Michael Irvin. Put this one away. We got one more coming up in the double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun, Steven. You say it all the time, but it's true. You know what? That helmet could go next to you. I would say this might be the second best hit this show. Depends on where you stand. I think Tony Gwynn is still the best hit. That's got to be up there for one of the best hits today.
He's the best hit, literally.
How many missed a BA filler in the Diamonds? A Luke Kuechly? Pedro, don't worry, man. I've been doing this long enough. I know there's a lot of awesome filler hits in the Diamonds. There's really no such thing as a non-awesome helmet in this series. They tend to be incredible. I believe that we had a Derek Brooks, too. Mm-hmm. I looked through the winner sheet that we pulled. That was not even a photo headliner. So, a lot of heat in the Diamonds. 16 next, 16 to 30. I tell these guys, everything is good in the Diamonds. And that is living proof. Luke Kuechly, Derek Brooks. Guys that don't even get headliner stacks. Oh, we got a beautiful hit right here. Again, a very good filler hit. We have one of the best flashes in the game. 3rd all-time in career rushing yards. Frank Gore, flash authentic for the Niners. Blake Miller, nice hit, Blake, on your Frank Gore. Couldn't believe it wasn't a photo headliner, says Pedro. I know, Pedro. Those Diamonds are good. To be honest with you, Steven, though, all due respect to Luke Kuechly, who do you kick out of this graphic here? I mean, maybe Aiden Hutchinson or Nick Chubb, but I mean, he's not better than a Randy Moss or Justin Jefferson. I would say not better than a Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams. Certainly not better than Mahomes or a dual-sign Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. I mean, it would be the Hutch or the Chubb you would kick out.
You would think, right?
And that's a flash on the Hutchinson and a salute to service on the Chubb. So I can actually see why he wasn't a photo headliner, because these names are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good Diamond series. Yahtzee says Blake. Thanks. Nice hit, says Fontez. Very nice indeed on the Diamond helmets. So Matthew Wade, headliners are all gone on the bats. 2 boxes left. Steven, We pulled Tommy John, Deion Sanders, Dwight Gooden. Those are some of the non-headliner hits in the bats today. So they're all good, Matthew Wade. Kind of like the Diamonds. All the hits are good in the bats as well. But no photo headliners left. Only 2 boxes to go in the bat break.
Oh, we got some minis coming up here.
Ooh, I think we've done it, Steven. Nope, we're missing a college break.
Yeah.
I say minis is the only one that we hadn't done for the cycle, but we are missing the college break. So this is going to be the split back minis.
You know, the cycle only does technically compose of 4 different components.
True. But for the break room, it's every series we offer, which would be
I understand.
6 components. So, I mean, look, we have a 1 in 3 chance at O.J. Simpson in the jerseys. There's 6 spots to go. Or, excuse me, not in the jerseys. The college, the O.J. Simpson jersey, 1 in 6 chance of that coming out.
We'll hit for the golden cycle if we do a college break.
Right?
Done one of each single and double available.
Ooh, that's good. That is excellent. How about some mini box numbers, guys? Very early on in the mini helmet series, most of the headliners still out there. Come and get them. I would love to run back the Diamonds, the Bats. Those 2 breaks have awesome heat. Yesterday was the 7th anniversary of the greatest home run of all time. This player also threw out the first pitch yesterday. Big, sexy Bartolo Colon.
Good.
Former White Sox, Mr. Bartolo Colon. Actually, he was with the Mets. He hit that home run against San Diego, I think, Steven.
Yes, he did.
The Padres Stadium.
That was not an easy place to hit a home
It was
run.
a big day yesterday in sports. This one's going to hurt Bob a little bit, Steven. But yesterday was also the anniversary of Reggie Miller's 8 points in 8.9 seconds against the Knicks.
Yay.
So that was a crazy playoff comeback. Reggie Miller with the big shots. That dude was clutch. So definitely a big, big day around the sports world, May 7th. About some numbers, guys, in the minis. William Manor, Darcy Standish, Trevor Massey, David Griffin, Michael Frank, Rob Larson, Tony G, Tony Gonzalez. No, it's not that Tony Gonzalez, Steven, but an awesome option here in the minis. Jim Harrington as well. Thank you, Jim. I need 2 numbers here. We have up to number 20 on the ticker. It was Miller time for Reggie that day, says Blake Miller. It was. I mean, it's tough to beat 8 points in 8.9 seconds. McGrady had, what was McGrady's number? I watched it live. McGrady scored
13 and 35.
13 and 35. That was
I got the
special.
Spurs team.
Yep. I watched that live on
Spurs
TNT.
team.
That was incredible. 13 and 17 from William Manor. Thank you, William. Both of those going off the ticker here in the mini helmets.
13.
And we are somewhat wide open right now, unfortunately. If you guys want to run back some breaks this show, get in there. Otherwise, we'll pick this thing up during tonight's 7 p.m. Central show. Really, really busy show. A lot of awesome boxes. A lot of heat in the break room. So William down the gym. The split back minis 11 times on the way. Good luck, folks. Let's see some heat in the mini helmets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, Darcy Standish up top in the NFC North. Right below, we got Jim Harrington, NFC South. Trevor Massey, NFC East. David Griffin, NFC West. William Manor, AFC North. Tony Gonzalez, AFC South. Rob Larson, AFC East. And Michael Frank, you've got the AFC West. Double the boxes, double the fun coming up here in the break room. We'll do 13 and 17 in the split back mini helmet series. Bob's got other memories of the Pacers losing, of course. Here's one of the best nicknames in sports history. We have the albino rhino, Carl Mecklenburg. One of the best linebackers in the 80s. Part of that Orange Crush defense for the Broncos. Lunar Mini, Michael Frank. Congrats on the Carl Mecklenburg. All right, Michael. Very nice. Albino Rhino. That's tough to beat.
Yeah, it's a great name.
That's a great nickname. I wonder why he doesn't put it on the helmets. He really probably should, Mr. Mecklenburg. Very good player. Another guy that may or may not make the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 6-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro, well over 1,000 career tackles, 79 sacks. He's got 14 fumble recoveries, 16 forced fumbles. Not bad for a 12th round pick out of Minnesota, Carl Mecklenburg. Larry's got the eyeballs out. He's a Bronco fan. He's always lurking, Steven. Always looking for Bronco items, Mr. Larry Roslin. Got a lot of good Bronco stuff in the room. Terrell Davis in those jerseys would be a very clean hit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't miss. It says that in the name, Steven. You can't miss. That's one we're actually sleeping on a little bit right now, right? Only one break this show, only the last couple of days. Let's get moving. The Mahomes jersey is licensed. A lot of goodies in there.
So is Burrow, and so is Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Multiple licensed jerseys.
That's awesome. Only 25 box series there in the can't miss jerseys. All right, one more coming up in our double box breaking the minis. 17 on the way next. 17 of 40 in the split back. What can we have here? Ooh! You never know where the headliners are coming out. The best headliner in the series in box 17.
Oh.
Barry Sanders, salute the service mini. Stand up, Darcy. Darcy Standish with the Sanders. 10 seasons, 10 Pro Bowls, 4 times of the league in rushing. One of 8 guys with 2,000 yards in a season. More than 1,000 yards rushing every single season he played. Go Darcy, says Daniel. A great hit on the Barry Sanders. Jim likes it as a Lions fan. Holy cow, salute the service. Hands down the best hit in that series, in my opinion. Early on in the series, the great Barry Sanders. Sanders minis keep coming Darcy's way. Nice, says Jim. Very nice, Darcy, on your Barry Sanders. That's nice, Steven. That is very, very nice here. So keep it going, guys. A lot of good names coming out in the break room. You said it best, Steven. A lot of headliners were not pulled yesterday despite a good show. Headliners are due to come out today. And actually, believe it or not, we haven't even pulled that many.
No.
So even more are going to be coming in tonight's show.
Excellent filler names.
I think Tony Gonzalez, Robinson Cano, Michael Irvin, Barry Sanders. I think the only headliners we have pulled are the ones here in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
So keep it going. Andre Reed replica to Darcy for Sanders Lunar Mini, says Bob. Good trade for both sides. Darcy's a Bills fan. It's a, replica helmet is bigger than a mini helmet, but Barry Sanders a bigger name than Andre Reed. A good trade for both sides.
Hopefully Blake and Bob are able to work out a deal. I know Blake was tailing that he was tailing the Derek Brooks that was pulled yesterday.
Okay.
So
maybe
hopefully Bob was like, hey, do you want to trade? He's offering up. So
they both got big collections, good items to trade for sure. All right, Steven, 5:22. So we'll revisit the break page at 5:30. If we are not full on the reps or close, we'll do the chase wheel spin at 5:30. Blake's saying we're working on it. There you go.
nice.
So quick peek of the break page, top to bottom rundown. 8 spots to go in the red zone reps. We are still looking for Deion Sanders, Terry McLaurin, and Tyreek Hill. So 2 of the best receivers in the game today. Maybe the best corner ever. 11 boxes left. 3 headliners left. We are 1 box away from releasing the rest of the series. We're on hold right now, but we still have time, says Bob. All right. Diamond helmet, Steven. There's now 18 left in the series. We have 6 photo headliners left. 1 in 3 chance at a headliner. Dual signed Ravens Flash Authentic. The 2 best defensive players in Ravens history, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. We got Nick Chubb, 3rd in rushing yards last season. Patrick Mahomes, number 1 all-time. Passer rating and passing yards per game. The most talented quarterback, the great Mahomes, on the Super Bowl champion helmet as well. We got Randy Moss, 2nd all-time in receiving touchdowns. How about Devontae Adams? Led the league in receiving touchdowns last season. Meanwhile, Justin Jefferson led it in receiving yards. Game on the line, diamond helmets. A lot of good options left. Actually, I don't think we've pulled Kenneth Walker either, Steven.
I don't think so either.
How about Mean Joe? You guys pull Mean Joe yesterday?
Mean Joe either.
So that would make it 9. And Aaron Jones?
I haven't seen him either.
So that would make it 10 left in 18 boxes if we haven't seen those. I know I pulled the Fouts, Winslow, Joyner. I know Derek Brooks went yesterday as well. A lot of good options left. Every headliner still out there in the can't miss jerseys, including licensed jerseys of Mahomes, Jordan Love. So a lot of good stuff in that series. We have some great quarterbacks: Mahomes, Love, Burrow, Montana. Some great receivers: Marvin Harrison, Michael Irvin, Calvin Johnson, Chris Carter. We have some legends in this series. I mean, that's what, 4 of the top 10 receivers ever, probably, all in this series. Deion Sanders on the Falcons. We got Terrell Davis. A lot of heat in this series. Other guys like Adrian Peterson, Tyreek Hill, O.J. Simpson, Brian Dawkins. Didn't even get photo headliner status, Steven.
Crazy.
Heat to be had there. 8 to go in the mini helmets. We're looking for most headliners out there. Jerome Bettis, Deebo Samuel, Derek Brooks, Adrian Peterson, A.J. Brown, George Kittle. A lot of great running backs, a lot of great hits. 8 to go in the diamond single. That Mahomes helmet worth more than $2,000. You can get it for $83 in the single. We have 6 to go in the baseball bats. It's our second to last baseball bat break. Everything's been amazing in this series. I mean, Tommy John, Steven, was not a photo headliner. We just pulled a Tommy John bat. He's not even in here, not even in the listing.
Crazy.
It was so cool. Deion Sanders, not in the listing. A lot of good options in the bats. 6 to go in the college break. 6 spots to go, 3 boxes left. One of the last 3 features a Heisman Trophy winning running back, a Pro Football Hall of Famer, College Football Hall of Famer, and an NFL MVP, the Juice, O.J. Simpson. So 5:26, we'll be here till at least 5:35, Steven. So at 5:30, we're doing the Chase Wheel Spin. And then after that, if we're not at least like 2 or 3 away, we'll pick this up tonight at 7. Best bet for a break is probably the can't miss jerseys. 5 away is our closest break right now. This is entirely up to you guys. Hit of the show, I think it's Tony Gwynn. I don't think there's anything that's better than Tony Gwynn. I mean,
literally a hit.
It's a hit. I know Barry Sanders, we pull a lot in the room, and it's a mini helmet. And this bat is super cool because it's part of the 3,000 hit series, Mr. Tony Gwynn. It's a Louisville Slugger bat, and actually on the back of the bat, there's a lot of his accolades. His batting titles, which he won in 84, hit 351, Steven, 87, 370, 88, 313. The man hit 394 in 1994. That's crazy.
What he does.
All his all-star seasons, his gold gloves. It's a very cool bat, and actually, you can kind of see it on the screen, but they're all on there. It's a great hit. Mr. Ronnie and Sulaco got this, Steven. Ronnie's a huge,
great win, Ronnie.
Yeah, huge Padre fan. Got himself probably the best Padre ever, Mr. Padre, the great Tony Gwynn. So, yeah, that's clean right there. That is super clean. Looking forward to plenty of heat the rest of the series as well, Steven. 2 bats left. So, Chase Wheel Spin is going to be the replica helmets. Only 1 break is full in that. 1 in 8 chance to win the Chase Wheel Spin for the reps. Diamonds, by the way, will be on fire tonight. You know how these guys are. They like to wait until the whole series is out. I got news for you guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I think there's one I didn't take off,
19's
perhaps.
not. We don't have 19.
We don't have 19?
Yeah.
Thank you, Steven. So there's actually
There should be
8
left, yeah.
8 on the ticker. There is 8 in the room. We knock out 3 more boxes. The last 10 are going up. So that means we do 1 single and 1 double. The chase will be on tonight for Mahomes. Justin Jefferson, Randy Moss. I mean, those guys could already be in the room, but once the guys know they're for sure in the room, it'll get going. By the way, in my opinion, it's not the Randy Moss or the Justin Jefferson. Just because we haven't seen this helmet before, the second best hit in that series for me, Steven, is actually this Ed Reed Ray Lewis dual-signed football helmet. I mean, that is very nice.
It's so clean.
It's a flash authentic, incredible hit. You can get that for 166 in the double, 83 in the single. Again, a lot of stuff can be paired in the double. Mahomes and Adams, Jefferson and Moss, Ravens helmet with the Nick Chubb. So a lot of options for sure. So 5:29 and about 40 or so seconds. I'm heading on over to the rep list, and I'll prep this chase wheel spin. We are 8 away on the reps, so the chase wheel spin is about to happen here. Really good show today, though. We did what? I think 8 bats total, 3 diamonds. We've done a couple minis, a rep. We did a jersey break. We've done everything but the college series. So excellent stuff in the room here. So Joel down to Darcy. It is 5:30. Case wheel spin is on the way here for our red zone replica helmets. Yeah, awesome stuff. Again, we pulled a lot of good stuff, Steven. A lot of good non-photoed headliners, but we only pulled a handful of headliners, which means plenty more coming up tonight. 11 times, top name after 11, taking home a chase wheel spin. How'd you guys spin yesterday?
73, I believe.
Ooh.
So not bad.
A virtual wheel heating up. Fontez up top after 10. 11th and final click. It's Darcy Standish. Darcy. Let us know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, Darcy. Yeah, really good show. Very happy with the box total. Very happy with the memorabilia. And this is only the... it's the happy hour show. It's the teaser. It's the appetizer. We got a full course 4 entree meal tonight, Steven. Entrees featuring diamonds, can't miss jerseys, mini helmets, and more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rep helmets as well. A lot of good stuff in the room. Actually, it's a 6-course entree because we have 6 things up on the site.
True. Very true.
Michael Marcico, a lot of good stuff in the bats. Again, the headliners are gone, but we did pull guys like Tommy John today, Deion Sanders. Those were some of the non-headliner hits in the bats. All right, we're spinning this wheel here. Darcy a little bit low. 15 on the chase wheel spin. But hey.
15 bones, Darcy.
Maybe she can get number 15 with the 15, Steven, and those diamonds.
That's very true.
David's ready to chase that Ravens helmet. I agree, David. Look, man. That Ravens helmet is insane. I mean, Mahomes may be the most valuable, but sheer look, that helmet is the second best in the series, if not the best, Steven. That Raven helmet will be chased. Mahomes, Moss, Jefferson. It's going to be a pretty wild chase tonight in the diamonds. It's going to be what happens a lot. Knocking out the first 3 boxes may take, an hour, hour and a half, Steven. But once we get that knocked out, it's going to fly.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely going to fly tonight. The last call for orders, guys, 5:32. About to be 5:33. NFL 2-minute warning. If we close something out or get super close, we will keep going. Otherwise, we'll pick this up tonight at 7 p.m. in just under 90 minutes here, Steven. I want that Moss bat, says Pedro. How about the Justin Jefferson? Are you good with that too, Pedro? Imagine for Pedro. He's a Viking fan. He hops in and gets the NFC North, Steven, and he gets Randy Moss and Justin Jefferson both.
Not bad.
Wouldn't that be a dream right there?
Mm-hmm. That would be.
But that Ravens and Mahomes would be nice. Well, yeah, again, there is 4 amazing helmets to chase. We haven't even talked about the Devontae Adams or the Nick Chubb either. And the Anmore section, as we know, Steven, full of heat. JJ would be great too, says Pedro. Yeah. Well, this will be big tonight. The quicker we knock this out, the first couple boxes, the crazier the chase will get. In fact, Steven, I'm going to offer something up. This is for the guys paying attention. If we knock out the double and the single, both, within the first 30 minutes of the show, Steven, by 7:30, we'll do a chase wheel spin for the folks in those 2 breaks.
For the game on the line, diamonds.
Yeah,
Yep,
game on the line, diamonds. Or if we knock out 2 doubles, 3 or more boxes, we'll do the chase wheel spin. Only if it's done by 7:30. That'll be a secret menu option tonight. I'm not even going to advertise it tonight, Steven. How about this? Not even going to advertise it tonight.
So if you're listening now.
This is for the guys listening now. Little bonus, little secret menu here at Ultimate Autographs. That is just about going to do it for us this show. Any final thoughts, Steven? Anything to add?
Well, great show. Let's do this again tonight at 7.
Let's go. Tony Gwynn Bat, hit of the show. Louisville Slugger, number 19. Let's go, folks. Let's go bold and do 5 or more breaks in the diamonds. David, I'll be honest, my man, there's going to be about 10 or more done, at least 10 or more boxes. David's new in the room, Steven. He doesn't know what happens when all the boxes get released.
Yeah, it's going to fly.
Once we knock out the first 3, David, it's going to fly like crazy tonight. We'll see you guys right back in the room in 85 minutes.